Did you make the grave mistake of installing to Windows 11 and you have this awful start menu? Or maybe you're on Windows 10 still and you're just thinking, wow, that start menu, so boring. It's been like 6 years since I've used it. Well, today I'm going to show you a beautiful start menu replacement just like this that allows you to customize icons, text, pinned applications. You have media control, a whole bunch of little slider doodads. You got music control that works with Spotify, and I'll show you how to make that work. And you get to have weather at your dream location. But anyways, let's get on with the tutorial. First thing you need to do is you need to go to the first link in the description and you will see Rainmeter. Just click download because we're downloading Rainmeter. Kind of obvious. Then click on the exe that downloads and open that bad boy up. Click OK, click next, click yes. As you can see, nothing pops up, but you need to press yes. It's the administrator thing. I'm doing this not on my virtual machine, sorry. Click finish and you'll get all these little pop-ups that look like garbage. All you need to do is just right click on them and click unload skin and do that for each one so they go bye-bye. Then once you do that, you need to go to the second link in the description. We need to get ValliStart. Now obviously I read a little bit, but this thing, absolute banger. All you need to do is make sure you're logged into your DeviantArt account and then click on the download button. And when you do that, boom, you get this .rm skin thing. Just click on it, then click install. Then you can close your Chrome browser, except for the one that this video is on, because that would not make any sense, but click Jax Core 3 and it will download the skin, install it, boom, done, automatic, magic. Anyways, it'll pop up with welcome to Jax Core 2. Just click nice. Just go through the installer. It's pretty straightforward. Now you can add a shortcut that will be in your search and that'll allow you to like access this stuff. Just click sure for now. And then you can add it to your program list or a desktop folder. I'm going to click program lists. Then it's going to go green, and that's when it actually exists, when it's green. Once you're done that, you can just click on the little button up here to close it. And when you're done, you could say maybe later or whatever, just to get past the little screen. Then, if you want to support the creator of the skin, which is a really nice person, talk to quite a bit, then you can buy them a coffee on Coffee, join their Discord, all that other stuff. But click continue if you don't care about that, if you're just, poor and other things, then click finish. And now you'll actually have most of this set up. So click on continue, then you will see this Jax Core Season 2. All you need to do is click on skins. Then you'll have a little skin spotlight of all his other stuff that he's done, which is amazing. And I've also talked about key launch quite a bit. I was gonna do that one, I'm not sure. But anyways, click on ValliStart. And then it'll pop up with this bad boy. And what you need to do is on the left, you will see general appearance, color scheme, media, and modules. Now I'm going to expand this bad boy so it's a little bit easier to see for the grandmas out there that love to watch my videos. I love you, beautiful knitting ladies. I got a little off the rails, but click on general and now you have a couple settings. So you can customize how to activate ValliStart if you click open. So on the right down here, there will be an activation hotkey. All you need to do is click on it and this will allow you to customize the hotkey to open it. Now you can't just have it as your Windows key. It's kind of unfortunate. But the default is left Windows and Q. So to set that, you click on the left Windows button and then press Q, then click confirm. And now if you go to the bottom left and click activate skin, then it'll pop up with the skin. And to get this, all you need to do is press Windows and Q and it will pop up just like that, baby girl. So next up, let's click the return button and let's go back to our general. Now this is where you get to customize a whole bunch of stuff. If you press Windows and Q, you'll notice that if you start typing, it'll automatically start searching for stuff. So you can have that enabled or disabled with this option up here. You can have your time format if you're a 12-hour cuck or a 24-hour Chad, all up to you. As you can tell, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how I'm awake. You can show seconds if you want. Weather, location, all this stuff is very straightforward. Now where it doesn't get very straightforward is this configuration tab. You have pinned shortcuts directory. So if I press the left Windows and Q button, you will notice that I have pinned applications. You can actually just click on the add sign and this is where you get to add in your shortcuts. So if you had like Minecraft on your desktop, which I don't, but I have Fallout New Vegas. I'm going to drag it over. It'll be Fallout New Vegas. The shortcut is not visible because I'm not sure if this game is a legitimate game, but once you do that, if you press left Windows and Q, you will notice that it doesn't pop up. And what you need to do is you need to right click and click refresh and kaboom, look at that. Fallout New Vegas, legitimate or not, I'm not sure, will pop up. And that's how you add shortcuts. So for the next option, we have orb image. Now it's this little icon up here. You can change it to whatever you want. Default, it's Windows, and you'll see it opens up and you can see Windows, but you can also change it to any one of these, or you can click open on the Open Orbs image directory and you get to add PNGs of your choice. In this case, I'm too lazy to do that, and chances are you will be too. So just pick one of these icons that you like. Circle. yeah, that's cool. Now you see this little start text, you can also change it. So all you need to do is just close off of this included orbs menu, you see start text, and now you can type in whatever you want. And when you're finished typing, just press the enter key, and now look, Fortnite Pog farted. Beautiful. Now this is something I can really get behind. Not the start menu, the Fortnite Pog farted. Okay, next up there's sound. I'm just going to skip it because I think sound's maybe not the best thing to add in my opinion. So let's move on to the appearance tab. So in the appearance tab, if you scroll, you will see a lot of options. Just go through them, tinker around, and see what changes because there's a lot to go over in this video. It'd be 30 minutes if I went over them. Next up there's color scheme. Now this is the big, beautiful, easy peasy themes that we get to add. So with these color schemes, it's basically just applying a theme. Now you have a lot of them, which is nice, but chances are if you're on Windows 11, you like the blurry stuff. You love not seeing, so click on blur and kaboom. Now you can see things that are blurred behind. Fancy dancy, pantsy something. Anyways, next up you have media. So when you go into the media tab, you can choose a music player of your choice. And when you do that, it'll pop up like this. Now Spotify is a little bit of a pain in the rear because you have to do a little extra. And I'm just going to quickly show you how to do it. So first off, click on Spotify, then click on this link and it'll open up this GitHub page. All you want to do is press the Windows key, type in PowerShell, then press enter. Then what you want to do is you want to put this on the right side, put this on the left, and you just want to copy all of these little code piece, just copy that whole thing, then right click in PowerShell and it will paste it for you. It is going to install everything, take its sweet little time. Now press the enter key. Then you want to copy this piece of code if you don't want Spotify to change. In this case, we're just going to do that because it's simple. Right click and then press enter. Then you want to copy this chunk of code, right click into PowerShell and press enter. Then once you do that, it'll do stuff and blah, 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 blah. This is because it's my second time doing it. But then if you go into Spotify, it'll look the same. If you press play on a song, then press left Windows Q, it'll pop up with the song playing and you get to actually change the song, which is cool. It displays the album art, but in this case, I'm just listening to a whole album. But anyways, that is Spotify playing inside the ValliStart doodad thing. Anyways, let's move on to modules. This is where you get to change your weather, add RAM and CPU, and you can change your monitor configuration. Monitor configuration would be really cool if you have a laptop, but if you're struggling for battery life on your laptop, I do not recommend installing something like ValliStart because it uses extra system resources. It's not a lot. Like if you have a desktop computer, you won't really notice it, especially if you're a pro gamer like me. Anyways, I'm going to stop with the chit-chatting. All you need to do is just select a module. In this case, weather's already installed, but you can set it to RAM and CPU and GPU, monitor, or just none if you don't want it. And as you can see, there's none of it. And then if I click playing on Spotify, then it'll pop up. So once again, it's really up to you on how empty or how full you want this to be. In this case, I'm going to add the weather because, pro tip, I don't live in Hong Kong, so I need to change that. So how do I change it where I'm in Hong Kong or not, where I'm not in Hong Kong anymore? Well, what you need to do is you need to go to General, then there'll be weather location, and this is where you type wherever you want. I want to live in Hawaii, but I don't know any, there's Honolulu, but I'm going to spell it wrong. Honolulu, I think that's it. Oh, look at that. Weather's sunny in Honolulu. So that is how to configure ValliStart. Now, I just want to point out, you know how I had that blurred theme on and it seemed there was a lot going on my screen. I changed to this theme and look at it. This looks cleaner than the thing Windows made, and this is made by a singular person. So that is ValliStart. Now, how do we uninstall it if we don't want it anymore? Well, all you need to do is you just need to right-click on the skin and click Configure in Core, and you can deactivate this specific skin. Now, this would be useful if you had any other Jax Core kind of customization things like Key Launch, MIUI Shade, all the other really cool Rainmeter skins. If you still want to use those, then all you need to do is click Deactivate Skin. But if this is your first time installing Rainmeter and you just want everything gone, then all you need to do is just click on your Start menu, then type in Add or Remove Programs and press Enter. Then it'll pop up with Add or Remove Programs on your other monitor, but you're going to have to crop it off so you don't dox yourself. Really budget here. Search for apps and search for Rainmeter. Then in Rainmeter, all you need to do is click on the little 3 drops or whatever it is in Windows 10. Just uninstall it. Just search for Rainmeter and click uninstall. It'll pop up with a thing. Obviously, my screen's black because I'm not using my virtual machine, but it'll pop up with this thing. And if you want to remove everything, then click completely remove all personal settings and files. If you want to come back to this later on in the future, then leave this unchecked. In this case, I am going to go back to it in the future, so I'm going to leave this blank, and I'm going to click uninstall, and it's going to uninstall. And there you go. If I press the Windows and Q button, it just opens up the normal start menu thing, search thing. That's what it is. Left Windows Q is the search by default. But anyways, sweetheart, that's the end of the video. I think I'm going a little crazy because I can barely talk right now. Anyways, I love you.